on, guys, and welcome to another CDL B-side. So today I'm home. You can tell by the glasses I don't have the safety glasses on, but today we're going to talk about stains. A lot of you guys working on trucks, whether it's tractor trailer, whether it's dump trucks, trash trucks, whatever. You're gonna hit oil, you're gonna get grease on your clothing. It happens. One of the things that I find that works for getting these stains out is WD-40 and baking soda. Now, I actually found this on the internet a while back ago, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work for the type of stains that I usually get on my clothes. So, the type of stains that I get on my clothes are from this stuff that we call blacktop. And sometimes there's other stuff that we call tack coat. Now, blacktop is the stuff that you drive on. It's your road. When it comes from the quarry, it's like small pebbles coated in like this sticky, tar, oily substance. And this stuff can stain your clothes really bad. Tack coat is more like this syrupy, real sticky stuff that keeps the blacktop, or sometimes they call it PSP, but it keeps the blacktop on the road. So that way when you're driving, the blacktop doesn't come up with your tires. So this right here is a pair of my work jeans, and I've had this stain in here for a while. But that right there, that's a stain from blacktop. And you can't just wash this out normally. This stain is actually dried in because I tried washing it out normally, and you just can't get it out that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to try our WD-40 and our baking soda. I'm sorry, the camera's at a bit of a funny angle here, but I think we're still going to be able to capture it. So basically, first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray this with WD-40. So we're going to take our WD-40, and we're just going to spray it all around the stain. Alright, we're going to spray it, and make sure you get the entire stain. Okay, so we got the stain, spray with WD-40. Now, I got my baking soda, my little moo cow here. So, we're going to go ahead and coat that. I'm going to put that right over top of the stain here. I'm going to give it a good amount on top of it. We're going to take our toothbrush, and we're going to start to scrub the stain with our toothbrush here. Now, as you can see, it's starting to clump up. Baking soda is starting to clump up, which is a good sign. That means it's working. Also, as the baking soda is starting to clump up, you start seeing the baking soda starting to turn the color of the stain. It's starting to get like a brownish tinge to it. So it's starting to turn the color of the stain, which means it really tells me it's really starting to work. It's really starting to get that stain out of there. It's pulling up the oil. So I'm going to keep on scrubbing all around the area, because I want to make sure that I'm getting all of this. Make sure I'm getting all of this stain. And so it's really starting to clump up a lot now. And like I said, the clumps are good. That's what you want. You want it to clump up. So that means it's soaking up the WD-40 and it's soaking up the stain that was there. And so now we did that, now I'm going to take my stain remover. You can use spray and wash. You can also just use regular laundry detergent too. Sometimes you can just put a little bit of laundry detergent on the area, scrub that in. Sometimes that works as well. I like to use a dedicated stain remover like spray and wash. I don't know. I just feel like it just does a better job than just using regular laundry detergent, unless you're using like a concentrated laundry detergent, which you can usually find those in the market. Just got to read the bottle. It'll say like concentrated formula. You could do more loose with less or whatever. So, but I'm gonna hit this with some spray and wash. And like I said, make sure you get the area really well. Same toothbrush. We're gonna go ahead and scrub that in to the stain. You gotta make sure that's scrubbed in really well. This can get a bit messy with all the all the baking soda clumps going all over the place, but that's fine. It's baking soda. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, so now that's scrubbed in there. All right. Can't really even see the stain anymore, actually. If I look really closely at it, some areas where I might see a little bit of it, but once you put this out of the washing machine, you start washing it, it all should come up. So basically, what's happening here? Okay, so basically the WD-40 rejuvenates the oil and the stain. And then the baking soda soaks it all up out of the material. That's where the clumps are. And then you put the spray and wash on there, and that kind of fights the stain and helps get rid of it. Once you put it inside a washing machine, you start getting the cycle going. This method, not only does it work with this black top stuff that gets on my clothing and this tack coat, it also works with other stains as well. I have a PA Bacon Fest hoodie. I love this hoodie. Went to the Pennsylvania Bacon Fest in Easton, and I got this hoodie, but then I worked on my car and I ended up getting some automotive oil stains on my hoodie as well from when I changed my oil. So I got some stains on the elbow here. And like I said, this stuff, WD-40, and baking soda, and some spray and wash also works with other types of oil-based stains as well, such as this automotive oil. So again, I'm just going to spray the area. I could have just used this the other way and not have used a long nozzle on WD-40, but I like it. Actually, I like this little. I bought this can today because I have this old can of WD-40, and there's still some in there, but it clunked out on me. So I had to buy this. Well, I bought this, and it just came with this thing on there. You know, a little elephant nose on it. So yeah, so there's that, and I actually like that. I like that it has that elephant nose on it. So I'll show a little stain on the other side of the sleeve here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that real quick as well. All right, and so now we're gonna grab my Moo Cow with the baking soda and hit the stain right there. Take my toothbrush. I'm gonna go ahead and start scrubbing it, and yep, it's starting to clump up. Now for this one, since it was a pretty big area, I'm gonna put a little bit more of the baking soda on it. And if I said baking powder at any point, I apologize for that. I have baking powder and baking soda at home. I use baking powder for cooking chicken wings. That's I probably won't even show you guys that one. Maybe I'll show you guys the chicken wings one, but probably not. I mean, you go ahead and Google baking powder and chicken wings yourself. It really doesn't have much to do with trucking, but it is chicken wings. I find are a good staple of what truck drivers like to eat. You know, fills you up, is greasy, and you know, why not? So there we go. I got that scrubbed on that side. I'm going to throw my baking powder here on the other side and scrub this stain on the other side. Yep, and that's clumping up as well, which is exactly what I want it to do. I want it to clump up. And mind you, oh, here's the other thing, right? You don't have to let this stuff soak. You actually really don't even want it to soak. This is something that you want to do right before you throw it into the washing machine. You want to go ahead and do that. You don't want the WD-40 oil to dry into whatever piece of clothing you are trying to get the stains out of. Another thing that tends to happen is that you're going to get your toothbrush here, and it might get clumped up with some baking soda. I have other bits of clothing that I need to basically get the stains out of with the same method. So it's fine if I get this clumped up a little bit, but go ahead and just rinse the toothbrush off and use it for next time. But yeah, that's what I got for today. I'll probably go ahead and do a little after video, but I got a few more items that I need to do first. So that's what I have for right now. and I'll be getting back to you guys shortly with the basically what happens after you put it in a laundry detergent. I don't know what that's called specifically, but I'll figure out a word for it later. Until next time, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
All right, so now we have my laundry is done, and this has just got done drying. And so, all right, camera went off a little bit there. All right, so and this is the stain now. It didn't get the stain out completely. You can still see it's there, but it's actually a lot lighter than it was before. And I think one of the reasons why, as my wife had pointed out, is that the stain has been in my jeans for such a long time. I mean, it was been washed and dried over and over again. So it could be that this stain is pretty much set in. I might have had to do this method a few times on this particular pair of jeans. And the last time I did this method, I used Shout, but I also used laundry detergent as well. And so I had like both of those working at the same time in the stain. So the next time I do this, and you know, if you guys want, I'll film it the next time I do this. I'll also do the laundry detergent as well, just to see what the results will be. But as you can see, it got out a good amount of the stain. I mean, the stain is definitely a lot lighter than it was before. And that was an old stain in these jeans. So maybe next time I will go ahead and do the full-on method, in which I also use a laundry detergent and not just the Shout. It wasn't Shout. Then I just used the spray and wash. Sorry, it wasn't Shout. It was spray and wash I was using. So, but other than that, though, I mean, these are just my regular work jeans. So most of the time, I'm just trying to maintain them, make sure there's no holes in them, and trying to get out as many of the stains as I can. But if all the stains don't come out, then that's fine, because these are work jeans. So they're going to get dirty, and they're going to get dusty, and they're going to get stains. I just don't want there to be super dark, obvious stains like this one was. So I'm actually pretty glad that it's actually a lot lighter than it was before. Next, I'm going to check on my on the hoodie here. So I got the hoodie, and let's see how that turned out. There was an oil stain on the arm of the hoodie, so we're going to take a look at that. And as you can see on the hoodie, that stain is gone. I don't even see it anymore, the stain that was on the arms. So maybe it might have been a little bit here, maybe. You can't really see it anymore on the arms of the hoodie. Let me check the other arm of this hoodie. So that's the other arm there. And yeah, I don't see the stain, those oil stains that were on the sleeves of this hoodie anymore. So as I said before, basically this chemical here, this blacktop chemical, or PSP, or asphalt as they like to call it, basically this is a heavier industrial type of oil that they're putting on there, like a tar type of oil. So therefore it probably would be a little bit harder to get out, whereas what was on this hoodie was more like a engine oil, and I said it wasn't really much, and that stain hadn't been in for very long. I think that was like because it's a hoodie, so I don't really wash it too often. So yeah, that stain wasn't as bad. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and comment down below. Until next time, thank you.